All right, ready to dive in. Today, we're tackling AI agents. And we're not just talking like Siri or Alexa here. We're thinking bigger. Like, imagine an AI coworker, one that could not only, schedule your meetings, but could help brainstorm new product ideas
Hmm.
or even negotiate a business deal for you. I mean, is that the ultimate productivity hack or a threat to, like, our jobs? Well, that's what we're going to unpack in this deep dive.
It really is fascinating how quickly the conversation has shifted from like AI as a tool to AI as a collaborator. This idea of AI agents, acting autonomously, making decisions, even learning and adapting on their own. I mean, it's not science fiction anymore. It's becoming our reality.
Okay, so before we go too far, let's define what we're talking about here. What exactly is an AI agent? And how is it different from, say, the AI that recommends videos on my streaming app?
That's a great question. And it's an important distinction. A recommendation algorithm is AI, but it's relatively passive. An AI agent is, well, it's designed to be proactive and goal oriented. It can perceive its environment, make decisions, based on that information, and then take actions to achieve a specific goal. So it's like having a personal assistant that can not only follow your instructions, but can also anticipate your needs and make decisions on your behalf, all while learning and improving over time.
So it's not just about me giving commands, it's about an AI that can understand my goals
Yeah.
and make judgments and act accordingly. That's pretty impressive. Maybe a little intimidating.
It is. And just like there are different, levels of responsibility and expertise among human employees, there are different types of AI agents, each with varying capabilities and levels of autonomy. Think of it as a spectrum.
Huh.
So on one end, you have simple reactive agents, like those used in games. They analyze the current situation and choose the best action based on pre-programmed rules, but they don't learn or remember past experiences.
So they're reacting to the present moment, but not thinking ahead or learning from the past. What about like a self-driving car? That seems a lot more sophisticated.
That's a great example. That's an AI agent with limited memory. These agents can look back at recent data to inform their decisions. So, for a self-driving car, that means analyzing sensor data to understand its surroundings, predict potential hazards, and navigate the road safely.
Okay, so they're taking past data into account, but it's still a relatively limited scope. What about AI agents that can actually learn and adapt over time, like those investment algorithms we hear about?
Those are powered by machine learning, and they represent a significant leap in complexity. These agents can analyze massive amounts of data, identify patterns, and use that information to improve their performance over time. So, an investment algorithm could, for example, analyze market trends, adjust its portfolio, and learn from its successes and failures to become a more effective investor.
That's pretty incredible. An AI that can like constantly learn and improve, almost like it has a mind of its own. Is that where the idea of autonomous AI agents comes in? AI that can operate entirely without human intervention?
Precisely. Autonomous AI agents represent the most advanced end of the spectrum. They can operate with a high degree of independence, making decisions and taking actions based on their goals and the data they've gathered. Even in complex and dynamic environments, think of an AI managing a supply chain, optimizing logistics, even adapting to disruptions in real time without any human input. It's already happening.
Okay, my mind is officially blown. But this brings us to the question that's probably on everyone's mind.
Yeah.
If AI agents can do all that, are human jobs going to become obsolete? Are we all going to be replaced by robots?
It's a valid concern. And it's a conversation we need to have openly and honestly. Whenever new technologies emerge, there's always anxiety about job displacement. Think back to the Industrial Revolution
Hmm.
or the introduction of computers. Those innovations sparked fear and uncertainty, but they ultimately led to new industries, new jobs, and a higher standard of living for many.
So you're saying history might be repeating itself. AI could create more jobs than it eliminates. But are we talking about entirely new jobs? Or will some existing roles simply become obsolete?
It's likely a combination of both. Some jobs, especially those that involve, repetitive manual tasks, are certainly at higher risk of automation. Think of factory workers being replaced by robots or data entry clerks being replaced by AI-powered software. But on the other hand, AI agents also have the potential to create entirely new jobs that we haven't even imagined yet.
Like what? Give me some examples. I'm having trouble picturing these futuristic jobs.
Well, for starters, we'll need people to design, build, and manage these AI agents. That means a surge in demand for AI engineers, data scientists, and ethicists who can ensure that these systems are developed and used responsibly. And as AI becomes more integrated into our lives, we'll need people who can bridge the gap between humans and machines, helping us understand and interact with these complex systems. Imagine, like AI trainers who specialize in teaching AI agents how to perform specific tasks, or AI interface designers who create user-friendly ways for humans to interact with these systems. The possibilities are truly endless. Welcome back to our deep dive into the world of AI agents. Before we move on, let's recap what we've learned so far. We've defined AI agents as proactive, goal-oriented entities that can perceive their environment, make decisions, and take action. We've also explored the different types of AI agents, from simple reactive agents to sophisticated machine learning-powered agents capable of, autonomous operation.
Right. And we started to unpack the big question of like AI's impact on the job market. And it seems like there's potential for both job displacement and job creation. And the key takeaway is that adaptability and continuous learning will be more important than ever. But I want to push this conversation further. We've talked about AI agents as like coworkers, but what about their impact on the world beyond the workplace? Like, how will AI agents shape the future of humanity itself?
That's where things get really interesting. We're talking about a potential paradigm shift, a fundamental change in how we live, work, and interact with the world around us. Imagine a future where AI agents are seamlessly integrated into our daily lives, helping us manage our health, optimize our cities, and even tackle some of the world's most pressing challenges.
Okay, paint me a picture. What does that look like in practice? Give me some concrete examples.
Let's start with healthcare. Imagine a world where everyone has access to a personalized AI health assistant that monitors their vital signs, analyzes their medical history, and provides tailored advice on diet, exercise, and even early detection of potential health risks. These AI agents could be, constantly learning, adapting to each individual's unique needs, and even communicating with healthcare providers to ensure, proactive and preventative care.
So instead of waiting until we get sick, AI could help us like stay healthy in the first place. But what about those who are skeptical of, AI making healthcare decisions? What about the human touch?
That's an important point. The goal isn't to replace doctors or nurses, but to empower them with better tools and information. These AI agents could analyze, vast amounts of medical data, identify patterns that humans might miss, and provide doctors with insights to, make more informed diagnoses and treatment plans. It's about collaboration, not replacement.
Okay, so AI could revolutionize healthcare. What about other areas of life? You mentioned optimizing our cities. What does that entail?
Think about the challenges our cities face: traffic congestion, pollution, resource management. AI agents could be deployed to optimize traffic flow in real time, reducing commute times and emissions. They could manage energy grids to ensure, efficient distribution and minimize waste. They could even help plan and design our cities to be more sustainable, livable, and resilient.
That's a pretty compelling vision, a future where cities are smarter, greener, and more efficient, thanks to AI. But are there any potential downsides to all this? What about the risks?
Of course. With any powerful technology, there are potential risks that we need to consider carefully. One concern is the potential for bias in AI systems. If the data used to train these AI agents is biased, the agents themselves can perpetuate and even amplify those biases,
Yeah.
leading to unfair or discriminatory outcomes.
So it's not just about the technology itself, but about how we develop and deploy it. We need to ensure that these AI agents are trained on diverse and unbiased data sets, and that they're designed with fairness and equity in mind.
Absolutely. We also need to consider the potential impact on privacy. As AI agents become more integrated into our lives, they'll be collecting and analyzing vast amounts of data about our behaviors, preferences, and even our thoughts and emotions.
Right.
Safeguarding that data and ensuring that it's used responsibly and ethically will be paramount.
Right. We can't just blindly trust these systems. We need to have like clear guidelines and regulations in place to protect our privacy. Yeah. And ensure that AI is used for good, not for harm.
What about the big existential question? Some people fear that AI could eventually become so powerful that it poses a threat to humanity itself. Is that a valid concern? It's a question that science fiction writers have been exploring for decades, and it's one that we need to take seriously as we develop increasingly sophisticated AI systems. The Key, in my view, is to ensure that AI remains aligned with human values and goals. That means building AI systems that are transparent, accountable, and controllable. And it means having open and honest conversations about the potential risks and benefits of this technology.
So it's not just about building smarter AI. It's about building AI that's aligned with our values and our vision for the future. It sounds like we have a lot of work to do, both on the technological front and on the ethical and societal front. What steps can we take to ensure that AI is used for good? What can our listeners do to be a part of this conversation?
First and foremost, education is key. We need to increase AI literacy among the general public so that people understand how this technology works, what its potential benefits and risks are, and how they can participate in shaping its development and deployment.
Right. We can't just leave it to the experts. We all need to be informed and engaged citizens advocating for responsible AI development and holding those in power accountable. What else can we do?
We need to support research and development that prioritizes human-centered AI that's designed to augment and empower humans, not replace or control them. We need to foster collaboration between technologists, ethicists, policymakers, and the public to ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that benefits all of humanity. And we need to have open and honest conversations about the ethical and societal implications of AI, even the difficult and uncomfortable ones.
Okay, I'm feeling both inspired and a little bit overwhelmed. It's clear that AI agents have the potential to reshape our world in profound ways, both for better and for worse. It's up to all of us to ensure that this technology is used responsibly and ethically to create a future where humans and AI can coexist and thrive together. Welcome back to the final part of our deep dive, into the world of AI agents. So far, we've, explored what they are, how they work, and how they could really reshape the workplace, society, even humanity itself. We've talked about the possibilities, the challenges, even the ethical stuff. Now I kind of want to focus on what it all means for us, as individuals, navigating this like crazy, fast-changing world. What skills are we going to need to thrive? In a world where these AI agents are just like everywhere.
That's a really crucial question. I mean, we've kind of touched on it throughout our conversation, but it's worth emphasizing. The rise of AI agents, it isn't just about jobs going away. It's about this like fundamental shift in the skills and qualities that are going to be like really in demand.
Okay, so it's not just about me learning to code.
Yeah.
Or becoming like a data scientist. What other skills should we be like focusing on?
Well, I mean, technical skills are definitely important, especially, if you want to design and develop AI systems. But there's this growing understanding that really human skills are going to be even more valuable in the future. Think about things like creativity, critical thinking, problem solving, communication, emotional intelligence. These are skills that, at least for now, AI agents can't really replicate.
So as AI starts taking over those like more routine tasks, those human skills that need judgment and empathy, and understanding of those really complex social situations, those are going to become even more important.
Exactly. That ability to think outside the box, to connect ideas that seem, completely unrelated, to communicate well with both humans and AI agents, and to, just navigate all the nuances of human relationships. Those are the skills that are really going to, make us stand out in a world where AI is doing a lot of the more, technical and repetitive things.
So it's not just learning like new tech skills. It's about really honing in on those core human skills, the ones that, make us who we are.
Precisely. And it's also about cultivating a mindset, one of continuous learning and adaptability. This world is changing faster than ever before. And the skills that, everyone wants today might not even be the skills that are needed tomorrow. So that ability to learn new things quickly, to adapt to new situations, to be comfortable with ambiguity, with change. Those qualities are going to be essential to really thriving, in this AI-powered world.
It sounds like we need to be like lifelong learners, constantly like updating our skills and expanding what we know. But it can feel a little overwhelming, honestly. Like there's so much information coming from everywhere. What advice would you give to someone who, wants to prepare for the future, but doesn't really know where to start?
Start with curiosity. Embrace those opportunities, those chances to learn new things, to explore different fields, and to make connections, between things that seem like they have nothing to do with each other. Don't be afraid to experiment, to fail even. and to learn from those mistakes, and most importantly, stay engaged, be a part of the conversation. As AI becomes a bigger part of our lives, more integrated, it's crucial that we're all part of shaping how it develops, and making sure that it's used in a way that, benefits all of us.
So it's not just about like getting those skills, it's about having that mindset of curiosity and adaptability
Hmm.
and really, really being engaged.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And recognizing that, the future isn't already written. It's
Okay.
it's something that we're creating together, through our choices, what we do, and how willing we are to embrace the unknown. This whole rise of AI agents, it presents us with, challenges and opportunities. And it's up to all of us to make sure that this technology is used to build a better future, not just for us, but for, the generations that come after us.
Well said. I think we've covered a lot of ground here in this deep dive, and I hope our listeners are, feeling informed and empowered. We've really explored this amazing world of AI agents, from how they work to their potential to change, the workplace, society, humanity. We talked about the possibilities, the challenges, the ethical considerations, and we've really emphasized how important adaptability is and continuous learning and designing these things with humans at the center, in shaping the future of AI.
The key takeaway for me is that AI isn't something to be afraid of. It's a tool, something to be understood and harnessed. It's a reflection of, our ingenuity and our creativity, and it has this potential to really amplify those qualities and
Right.
help us solve some of the world's biggest problems. But it is up to us to make sure it's used responsibly, ethically, and in a way that, benefits all of humanity.
And with that, we've come to the end of our deep dive into the world of AI agents. I hope this has sparked your curiosity and inspired you to keep, exploring this world that's changing so quickly. Thanks for joining us on this journey, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive into a topic that's shaping our world.